She's rich and I'm completely broke. So far we have nothing in common. But hey. Go to the Jade Chamber. Ah yes, the humble abode that it is. She knew what she was doing building a temple in the sky. You can see that thing from anywhere. Knock knock. Jeff Bezos.
Huh?
Huh?
It looks like all our problems are solved. Welcome to the Jade Chamber.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm not here to solve your problems.
I have no idea what we would have done otherwise.
What do you need my help for? Isn't that your job?
To put it simply, we are just looking for the right person to help.
And you chose the guy who lives in a teapot.
I have tasked my 3 most trusted secretaries with overseeing an important auction tomorrow. This, however, leaves their regular duties unattended to, and the work cannot afford to go undone.
The work? I better have a massive paycheck after this.
Whomever I ask to fill in needs to be someone I can trust.
You have 3 very trustworthy people, 2 of which work for you, and you chose me.
Yes, I thought it could do no harm to ask the question, on the off chance that you are interested.
In doing secretary work? What's my hourly?
This is a good reminder that we should always have a contingency plan for everything.
You know it's bad when you have to resort to hiring the homeless person.
It's all work you'll be quite familiar with. Planning trips, gathering pertinent information, that sort of thing.
If you have any questions about your work, I will answer them shortly.
I have quite a few.
You'll also be required to cater for Lady Ningguang's basic daily needs,
What?
such as clothing and meals, and be on call for any other requests she may have.
You're turning me into a maid?
I won't put you in a difficult position, and I will fully respect your judgment. Please proceed to the office. Bai Shi will go over the work with you in more detail.
I thought this was supposed to be a hangout event, not I come and work for your company event.
Currently, there are 133 items that have yet to be scheduled, 17 of which are high importance, and...
You need me to schedule 133 things?
Yes, first is the periodic meeting with the representatives of the 8 trades. After that, fielding opinions on revisions to the current tax legislation.
Wait. Do I really have to understand Ningguang's work? Yeah, you have hired the least employable person to do this job.
I assume this is all making sense, unless you had any other questions at this point?
My brain is completely empty.
Wonderful. Then I'll be counting on you to provide my schedule for tomorrow.
I'm sorry in advance.
Now, I will leave you here in peace to proceed with your work. I still have a few items from today's schedules that need addressing.
You're paying me full salary for this.
Take care, Lady Ningguang.
1 day off.
Don't you think that this schedule is a bit of a light load?
It has 3 words. We need a vacation.
Yeah, that's true. Lady Ningguang has a lot of work to attend to, and frankly, she doesn't have many opportunities to rest.
I'm begging you, hire more people.
We do sometimes worry about her health, but her attitude is very Mora-driven. If by taking a break there's a chance she'll lose Mora, she'll never agree to it.
No amount of more is worth ruining your health for? I could ruin my health for a VR headset right about now.
I see where you're coming from.
Do you?
Yes, let's go with your plan. I'm sure Lady Ningguang has plenty she wants to talk about with you.
This whole city is overworked. I hope you survive.
I hope so too.
Wait until the following day. You kidding me? You're not even gonna give me a bed? I'm practically your employee of the month.
Good morning. Did you sleep well?
I slept on the floor.
There's nothing to worry about. We just need to go through the schedule you made and tick the items off one by one. So, what's item 1 on today's schedule?
Wait till you find out. Have a look at this. Sound appealing?
Sure. There's no harm in changing my schedule around once in a while. So then, the day's ahead of us. Any ideas on how to spend it?
Let's do something you never normally have time for, like sleeping.
Have you played the chess game I made? Or heard of it, perhaps?
You play with Beto, right?
Yes. It's based on classic chess, but with different rules.
Okay, you gotta teach me normal chess first.
When I was designing it, I wanted it not only to be a fun game, but also to capture Liyue's culture in a unique way.
I'm betting what little money I don't have that there's a Jade Chamber chess piece.
So I introduced a lot of concepts that aren't part of traditional chess, as well as different chess pieces and even boards.
Here it comes.
So far, there are over 30 additions.
30! No wonder you don't have any time. So how do we get people interested in it? Are we about to do business in our free time?
I'm planning to make a new set with the board and pieces based on the battle for Liyue. I want to make each of the chess pieces of Liyue Millennial as true to life as possible. And no Guardians of Liyue chess set would be complete without you,
Me?
would it?
You're gonna make a me chess piece?
I am indeed. Many of them, in fact.
Many?
Come with me. To make this chess piece, I need to take some measurements.
Huh?
Oh, Lady Ningguang and the Traveler.
Potion Lady, I remember you.
You already know each other?
It's complicated.
I think it goes a little deeper than that.
Mom, can I wait in the car?
How can I be of service today?
Take my measurements. In a not weird way.
Remember the custom chess pieces I told you about? I'd like you to take his measurements today.
But isn't she in the porcelain business? I thought she made perfume. What is going on?
Come on then. Step inside and I'll examine your body from tip to toe.
I slightly regret bringing you here.
That's fair.
It doesn't bother me. I just hope she didn't make you feel too awkward.
Oh, how could she do that?
Let's go to Mingxing Jewelry and put an order in.
Hello, Lady Ningguang. What can I do for you today?
Yeah, I'd like to order one me, please.
That chess piece I told you about? We can start work now. I have the traveler's measurements here.
I'll pass them on to the craftsman shortly.
I feel like I'm joining a cult.
And as agreed, please use top-grade materials only.
And that isn't helping.
Speaking to you as a friend, I have to tell you that the sale price you indicated won't even cover the cost of production.
What? What are you making these out of?
That's okay. This one is not for profit. This one serves more of a commemorative purpose. To that point, as you know, the prototype of the Jade Chamber chess piece has been in the works
I knew
for a
it.
long time.
I said it since the start.
Not for profit is really not something I ever expected from Lady Ningguang. It just seems out of character.
People come to think of you as someone who cares only about money and not people. I once had a case where someone backed out of a deal with me to sell to someone else. We were both offering the exact same terms. It was simply because they didn't like me very much.
Ouch.
That Ningguang, they thought, she must be up to something. We can't let her get away with it. But these problems disappeared all but completely after the battle against Osile.
Yeah, they saw you throw a building at an ocean god. That's gonna change some opinions.
Because the whole of Liyue witnessed me destroying my Jade Chamber.
You're not seeking to make a profit from these chess pieces because what you're commemorating is your personal contribution to Liyue Harbor.
Exactly. Very to the point. It will be a lot of work, and I'm most grateful to you. Well, that's that then. Let's head back to the Jade Chamber. There's something I want to discuss with you.
Oh no. I've been hit with a we need to talk.
I have a question for you, and I'd like to hear your honest opinion. And I, in turn, will tell you how I really think.
Should I be concerned?
When we were at Mingxing Jewelry, I admitted that my decision to sacrifice the Jade Chamber was a calculated one. I had already considered what I stood to lose and to gain. When you heard that, did it make you think that maybe I really was a cynical profit chaser after all?
No. You run a city. Every decision you make is important.
I was lying to Xingxi. My decision to destroy the Jade Chamber was nowhere near as thought through as I made it out to be. I just thought we should do what needed to be done. I stared out at the sea for goodness knows how long. I just couldn't let it go. But as time went by, I received so many thank you gifts and letters from people. Everyone was describing how they now saw me in a new light, how I'd become an inspiration to them.
Knowing that you helped them makes it worth it.
I gave up the Jade Chamber without a moment's hesitation, and now people are inspired to follow my example. To most people, the idea that Lady Ningguang is someone who battles with grief and struggles to let go of the past is probably the furthest thing from the truth that they could imagine.
And you have to cover that so they never doubt your judgment.
This is one aspect of the truth that I can share only with you. It feels good even just to be able to talk about it. But look where I am now. Standing on the deck of the Jade Chamber once more, taking in the view. And if I end up having to do it all over again in the future, I will not hesitate to make the same decision again.
I like this hangout. It showed a side of Ningguang that you don't get to see. But it still made me sad. I didn't want to be sad today.